Hey everybody, it's Jimmy in the studio. Today we're talking about the side effects of the medications and whether they're better than the conditions that they're supposed to help. So are you ready to go?
Let's do this!
Yeah. Now before we get started, I just have one question. Why do we have to do this?
Ask your doctor. 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 Ask your doctor today.
Ask your doctor.
Why do I have to ask my doctor? Doesn't my doctor already know what may be right for me? I mean, they have a direct contact with the reps who give them the meds, so you would think they would know. Or maybe I'm supposed to ask my doctor what they're taking other than online courses. Yeah, there you go. So, back in November, I had double bypass surgery and I was prescribed metoprolol to regulate my heart rate. Now, my doctor figured I may get a little depressed, so they prescribed citalopram. And in case I got too underdepressed, they also prescribed an anti-anxiety med called clonazepam. We're just getting started here. Yeah. So besides getting a supply of nitroglycerin for chest pain, I also ended up with two different inhalers, Spiriva and a steroid cousin Bevespi. And let's not forget the pravastatin for the cholesterol. And since each of these meds carry similar side effects, anything bad should just cancel itself out, kind of like algebra. But instead of algebra, I got Common Core. In other words, I ended up with total confusion by taking the long way to solve a problem with an unnecessary outcome that was totally unnecessary. And after about a week of taking all of these meds, I had an experience that was similar to seeing Jaws on the big screen for the first time. I know some of you jumped. Yeah. Now, that right there, that's me. Yeah. That was me. If you saw Jaws back in 1977 when it first came out, you can attest that every seat in the theater was soaked when that head came out of the hole. That was scary. And that's what it felt like when I had a reaction to all those meds. Now, just in case you may be younger than us, this is a more familiar example for you to understand the reaction. Yeah, The Ring is a pretty good example of how it felt to go through a medical reaction. Now, in case you're asking why I just didn't call the doctor, let me ask you a question. If you have a new mechanic give your car a brake job, and you discover later that they forgot to replace the reservoir cap while applying your brakes down a mountain road, the only reason you're going to want to go back to that mechanic is to get yourself some new bracelets. Yeah, which is why I did not go back to the doctor, the same doctor, because why would I go back to the one who tried to kill me in the first place? So, no. No. We didn't go back. We found another one. So, let me give you some of the side effects of clonazepam. And since there's only a couple, this will only take a few seconds. There's body aches, chills and cough, difficulty breathing, dizziness, ear congestion, possibly some heaving, fever, headache, loss of voice, babbling for talking, runny nose and numbing toes. Forget it, you're not walking. Yeah. Poor decisions, sleepiness, drowsiness and sneezing, sore throat, trouble sleeping, murder is so pleasing, trembling, trouble concentrating, common tired or weakness, diarrhea, bladder pain, and swallowing hot pizza. It's the same thing. Lower back or side pain, problem urination, nausea, nervousness, and no more masturbation. Vomiting and shivering, trouble with your speaking, crawling, itching, numbing, prickling, just like acid peaking. Yeah. Shaking in the hands and arms and feet that may be fleeting. Swelling of the eyes and face and someone needs a beating. Thoughts of certain suicide and tightness in the chest. Loss of color, vision changes, stools begin to crest. Now that's only a few of the side effects. There's well over 100 for just this med alone. But it seems like every med has very similar side effects, so it's almost like the same med is wrapped in different packaging and given out to see what will work for who. But the most accurate confirmation of what I'm talking about can be found in a blood pressure medication that turned out to have a much greater use. Until next time.